Hi, this is Faith Levine from Graceful Fitness. I'm excited to share with you this 10-minute mat with whisk ball workout. This workout is intended to be challenging. It's short, but don't let that fool you. It is intended to be really challenging. So just know that if you do have trouble accessing your abdominal muscles when you're focusing on core work, if you tend to feel your back a lot or feel your hip flexors, you might not quite be ready for this workout. And of course, as always, take it at your speed. Feel free to skip. Without further ado, we'll get going. All right, on your back, with your feet underneath your Swiss ball. After all that disclaimer on the advanced part, we'll start easy. Just stretch your legs long and away from you and then pull the ball in. Just feel the weight of the legs fall into the ball so that your knees and your hip flexors can be really easy here. Add a hip lift, bring it in, squeeze your bottom, lift up to a long diagonal from knees to shoulders, release down, press out, in and up. Legs all the way together as you press up. So challenging your inner legs, your adductors, as you press up and come back down. 2. Last one like this. Let the ball come underneath the calves. Open your arms a little bit as you inhale, drop the legs to the right. As you exhale, pull them back to center. So as you inhale and go to the left, you let the opposite hip lift, and then you use your abdominals to draw everything back to center. So pretty easy through the rotation here, really using your core rotators to resist the legs falling onto the floor, kind of resist the momentum, resist gravity, and then really using your deep rotators to return you back to center. Exhale. So the exhale is going to really facilitate all the abdominal muscles, particularly the rotators, in connecting there and drawing you back to center. This is the last one here. Legs go long again, internally rotate. So your toes are kind of angled up towards each other with the heels dropping opposite away from each other, and you're squeezing in on the ball. Think squeeze in on the ball and then up a little bit. And you're going to do a similar rotation. So you're going side to side, internally rotated through the legs, and active through the inseams there, active through the adductors. Shoulders are soft, ribs are soft, letting the low back rotate. Last one. Bring the feet back onto the ball, pull it back in, take the feet back into that really close position, squeeze up, and now roll down through the spine to come back down. If you want more of a challenge, arms up, so you're not using them for stability. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. So the arms up really reveals asymmetries through your strength, particularly your hamstrings, your glutes, and your obliques. Reverse it, you're gonna roll up. So you roll up through the spine. Arms can definitely be down here. Go back down with a long spine through a plank. Roll up through the spine, and then like you're in a plank through the spine, just lower it as one unit. Do 2 more like that. Roll it up long, lower down. Roll it up, lower down. From here, stretch your legs back long. You're parallel now, all 10 toes facing the ceiling. Squeeze the ball, bend the knees so that you can pick it up nice and strong. As you exhale, you're going to curl up through the spine, and then with control, roll it back down, all the way back to tabletop with the legs. So as you curl up, the weight doesn't change on the back of the head. You're not going so high onto the neck and onto the head that the weight changes through the back of the head. Roll it back down. One more like this, right to tabletop. Scoop your abdominals down, roll it up through the spine, press down into your arms to help control the descent. Reach your legs long. You're gonna rotate, lower some degree. You might not get to the floor. Lift it up, rotate around the other way, lower down, and lift. Rotate, I'm losing the ball a little, you might have to adjust it. Lower, lift, rotate, lower, lift, back to center. Hands behind the head, knees bent, elbows up. As you exhale, roll up into flexion. You're gonna roll onto one side, extending your legs long and away from you. Lower your head down and squeeze the ball. Squeeze in, pulse in for 2 more. Hands come back behind the head. You return into that curl. Let's stay on this side. Extend with control right there. Take it to the side. Pulse in 4 times. Bring it back to center. Roll it out. Pulse in 3, 2, 1. Roll it in. We're going to add on this one. It's the last one on this side. Pulse in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your head down, lift the ball and lower. It might feel tiny. It's fine if the legs don't get very high off the floor. Mine definitely aren't. One more like that. And then with control, bring it back to center. Put the ball down, put your feet on top, head comes down, heels together, toes apart. Squeeze your butt, press up. Legs are in a diamond here. Lower back down. Squeeze and press, lower back down. Squeeze and press, lower. Last one here. You're gonna grab the ball, take it into your hands, let your legs go long. Inhale, reach the ball overhead. Gently pull your toes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, ball up to the ceiling. Nod your chin towards your chest. Look towards your big toes. Scoop your abdominals back. Roll it all the way up to sitting. Come into a long line with your spine. Reach your arms up. Exhale, pull your abs back away from the ball as you roll it down through the spine, anchoring your legs down. All the way down, ball overhead. Use your strong triceps to reach overhead. Nod the chin towards the chest. Pull it up. Inhale, nice and tall through the spine, ball up. Scoop the abs back, roll it back, back, back. One more like this, reach up, nod the chin towards the chest, look towards the toes, anchor the feet. Find your long spine, find your shoulder mobility. Ribs stay inside the frame of the body. Roll it back down. Ball comes all the way overhead, hands on top of the ball. Make sure you don't got a frame here. Legs to tabletop. This is kind of like a version of double leg stretch here. So gently press down on the ball. Inhale, extend your legs long and pull them back in. Your palms are pressing down, your triceps are long and gently engaged here, your scapula are wrapping forward, and your spine is long and in neutral. Keep the legs out, gently flex the toes, go for scissors. Keep gently pressing down in the ball. Challenge your hamstring mobility there, your hip flexion mobility, as you really pull the thigh in towards the torso. Pulling with the musculature, not with your arms. Last 2. Last one. Grab the ball. You can either do a roll up, or if you want to do more of a teaser variation, you can nod your chin towards your chest and bring it up into teaser to switch sides. So, we gotta get the log rolls, as I like to call them, on the other side. Hands behind the head, scoop it up to flexion. I call it a log roll because rather than rotating here, you're trying to roll your whole torso over like a log. Hand can come down for stability. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice spine is long there, bottom waistline lifted. Hands back behind the head, bring it to center. We repeat that 3 times. Log roll, pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. And rotate, pulse 3, 4, 2, 1. Pilates teachers can usually count to 2, not even always that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now little lifts of the legs and the ball. We're gonna go for 6 if I can count that high. This is 3, 4, 5, and 6. and we bring it back to center. For good measure here, let's take a little rotation and down, rotation. I'm choosing not to put my head all the way down on the mat. You can put your head all the way down if you prefer. 2 more. And then set it down. Stretch your legs long. Let your arms go overhead. Take 2 last roll-ups here, so rolling up through the spine, reaching your fingertips and your toe tips away from each other, and then roll it back down. 1 more here. Tuck the hips under, get really long, toe tips and fingertips away from each other, and roll it back down, and you are done. So thank you very much. There's 2 other Swiss ball workouts up on the channel. All 3 of these can be done perfectly together as a 30-minute workout, or feel free to repeat this if you want more of those log rolls. If you love my classes, feel free to check out gracefulfitnessblog.com. There is a list of my current online live classes on the blog under classes workshops. Thank you very much.